Hi, this is Justin with myServicePro. Today I'm going to go over something that you can do that you may not know that you were able to, which is some comprehensive technician management. When it comes to technicians and creating them, editing them, disabling them, resetting passwords, anything to do with technicians, you can actually manage right from the software itself. And so I'm going to talk about how to do that. And it's a little bit different if you're QuickBooks integrated or not QuickBooks integrated. Slightly different here. So here we have a QuickBooks integrated account, and what it'll look like is that if you first you'll need to add your employee into QuickBooks, and then the next time Financial Client runs, you'll see the employee look like this. They'll be in red. They won't have a user ID or anything like that. So to get them on the board, and again, this is all just for technicians. This won't work with office workers right now, but you can select the person who's going to be your technician, and then you can hit modify. And what you'll do is you'll set the login ID. So, you know, their company ID when they first log into the device, then their login ID. So just put the first name here. We'll set a password, you know, typically like a numerical PIN or something like that, but it can be anything. And then you'll select the employee type technician. And what that'll do is bring up this window here to set their dispatch window. So in this case, 24 hours before midnight and 24 hours after midnight. So what that means is that a technician can see anything assigned to them, everything for yesterday and 24 hours after midnight up until tonight's midnight, so today. If you want them to see not only like today, but tomorrow coming up as well, you could just set that to 46. You can set the window to anything you want. So we'll set it to like 96 hours prior to today and 96 hours starting from today. Okay, and then that's pretty much it for a QuickBooks integrated account to create a technician. If you're not a QuickBooks integrated account, you'll just come up to the employee tab and you'll just have an option of new. And you'll go through the steps again. You'll set their login ID, the employee name, and what you'll do is you'll set here to technician, and again get your dispatch window. Some other things you can do to manage technicians is, or even an office user for this would be to, if you wanted to delete someone from having access to the office side. So if they moved on or something like that, you could go ahead and you know, make them inactive. In a non-QB account, you'll just have a delete button. But the same thing here. If you were to make one of these inactive, and this is a good example. If we try to make this one inactive, you see this technician's logged on. So to make them inactive, you'll first have to log them off. And so something you can do if a technician's device is dead, or you know he reinstalled the app without kind of logging off, there's a logon connection that has to be ended, and you can actually do that here from the office side. So you can hit log off. You'll get a warning that basically says that he can lose some data by doing this. So this would be a last resort. Again, if his device is dead, you know, battery died or something like that, or there's an issue where you just absolutely have to get them logged off. So if you had an employee that maybe was seasonal and you go ahead and inactivated him, you could bring him back quite easily. So what you can do is just simply show inactive, and you'll see then their status here. So you have active status and inactive. So let's say we wanted to find that tech. You can do it by different ways: type, technician, or user ID. And so again, if you were to have hide inactive, you're not going to see him. But if we show inactive, you'll see that he's inactive, and we'll just go ahead and select him, and we'll make him active again. The password, if you want to reset your technician's password of how he gets into the device, it's pretty simple. You can just go ahead and select the radio button next to his name and hit reset password, and you can enter a new password for him. And again, on the non-QB integrated, you'll have the reset password. You also have the modify button. But unlike a QB integrated account, if you delete a tech, you'll have to recreate him. The difference is that here, instead of a delete, the make inactive, the reason for that being he'll still be in QuickBooks. So really on this account, he's there, he's just inactive. Here, without a QB account, it will actually just delete him. But you can go ahead and easily create a new one again that way. And like you saw here, you can definitely find somebody by user ID, name, or type, and just display all your technicians that way.